My name is Logan. I have a great life, and I'm not looking for sympathy. Growing up in Carrie Sea is a different experience from most. It is a great place to start a family and have a perfect life. But for me, this is not always the case. Many families have issues that most people can't see from the outside. My family is one of those families. I have divorced parents, which happened so long ago that I don't even remember life without my stepdad. His name is Ryan, and he has been my father figure as well as the biggest influence on me. Turns out I have a lot more in common with him than I do with my own biological dad. Ryan comes with one flaw though. He does not get along with my dad because he wants to be the role model in my life, and my dad feels betrayed. This causes tension, which leads to many family issues as well as personal ones. Having two houses may sound like a blessing to most, as well as the multiple Christmases and the 2 birthdays, but it's just what one gets told to mask the agony of reality. The material things that persuade you sounds amazing to any kid, but what they don't understand is that they are like a nomad, moving back and forth all the time. Being the kid to joint custody family is a nightmare. This is where the drama comes. One night when I was 10 years old, my stepdad got in an argument with my mom, which is completely normal for their marriage and is not really anything out of the ordinary. It was just some yelling that got out of hand, but my brothers and I had to wait for it to die down. I stayed in my room for what seemed like an hour when I heard an engine outside. Initially, I thought that maybe someone called the police about the noise, but when I looked out the window, it was much worse. My dad was standing outside to get my brothers. They had done the worst thing possible, which was to call my dad for help while it was my mom's day to have us. This gave my dad some leverage against my stepdad and my mother. My brothers ended up leaving with my dad, and I screamed, "It is not your job to come and get us, we are fine." But this didn't convince him, and he took my brothers and left. When he got home, he called me. He said, "Logan, it is not safe over there with Ryan. He's not the parent you need in your life." I got enraged thinking, so then I spoke and told my dad, "What makes you believe you can tell me who is a good father figure when I love Ryan? He is someone I look up to." And then I hung up the phone and ignored his calls. Ryan realized what my dad was doing, and he got furious as well as offended that one would even think about him in that way. The next time my dad came to drop off my brothers, he got in a heated argument with my dad and told him to stop trying to disarray his family and life. I thought this was fair of him to say because it wasn't my dad's right to choose who me and my mom could love. I knew that I was the most mature person in the family, so I talked to Ryan about the situation. I told him, "You need to stop arguing with my mom about silly things. It is messing up everyone's view of you and isn't worth it. It is your job to look like a fit father in the family, so you shouldn't get in big arguments for no reason." He ended up taking my words to heart and stopped fighting with my mom. I told him that he may not be my biological father, but I look up to him and he needs to be there for me, even when times get tough. I still look up to him today as a genuine all-around guy, great guy, and this helps me realize that family is more than just blood. It's the people that mean the most to you and bring out the most positivity into your life.